Hello everybody, this is Michael, and I'm going to do a little video here on how to make money at Bitconnect for the members at Coin Nuggets in your back office. We're going to start off right here where we're logged in to the back office at Bitconnect. Very simple. Once you get in there, for your first time, what you're going to do to start is you're going to deposit Bitcoin. You see the deposit Bitcoin is right here. It's under Receive Bitcoin. You will have your own Bitcoin wallet when you get your Bitconnect account set up, and you can deposit Bitcoin and send Bitcoin from there to anywhere. So what we're going to do is we're going to deposit some Bitcoin. Now, what we're really going to first find out is how much do we want to deposit, because what we're going to do is we're going to deposit Bitcoin, and then we're going to exchange it for Bitconnect coin, and then we're going to lend that Bitconnect coin to the bot where we can earn a daily percentage. And as you can see right here, it says you will receive daily profit based on your investment option. Upon investment term completion, you will receive your capital back. Very important to see that we can really have a zero risk opportunity. We just have to wait the amount of time that is each contract is made for when you lend. So if you click on this button here, you're going to find out what you need. And over here, you can also check out the volatility software, and I'll be showing that in a few minutes. But here you can start from 100 to 1,000, and your capital is released after 299 days. Now, obviously, you need a dollar amount that you're going to put in there, and that's the amount of Bitconnect coin that is in your balance. So we need to get that converted and get that started before we can move up, before we go on any further. But I know I'm going to make a $100 lending amount, so I'm going to start right there with the lowest amount and show you how that works right here. So first, again, I'm just going to click the deposit Bitcoin address, and down comes my Bitcoin address, and then I'm going to make a deposit, and then once the deposit is confirmed, we'll go on from there. I'll be right back. Okay, so I've made my Bitcoin deposit, and as you can see, I have an incoming Bitcoin transaction, and it says you just received Bitcoin right here. I'm just going to X that out so it disappears. It still isn't in my Bitcoin wallet. We're still waiting for it to get transferred, but as soon as the confirmations come through, we'll be able to utilize the Bitcoin that I just deposited. Okay? All right, I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back, and as you can see, up here in my Bitcoin wallet, I have made a deposit, and that should be enough for me to get all the coins, the Bitconnect coins that I need to be able to lend. So the next process is to exchange the Bitcoin for Bitconnect coin, and you can do that by either clicking this button that says exchange up here, or go right over here to BCC exchange, and they're the same button. So we're going to go there now, and I'm going to show you how to do this. This is the simplest way to do it. You're going to scroll down here. Obviously, you can see the charts of how the coin is being traded, or how much its value is, last bids, and all of that stuff. Down here, you're going to have the buy, sell, BCC. Right now over here, down at the bottom, we got selling orders, and what you need to do is buy. You don't want to put in a buying order because you could be waiting for a while for that order to come in, or you can just make it really simple and just go in and buy the lowest price that is being sold in the Bitconnect exchange. So all you do is just click this negative icon right here, and as you can see, it's put it all up here. My total amount that I have available is different than down here, so I'm just going to copy that, and I'm going to paste that here, and that's going to change everything up for me, so I can see exactly how much I'm going to get in the BCC exchange. So I'm going to click here and buy Bitconnect coin. and then I'm going to confirm. And your BCC by place, that's been done. And up here you can see that I don't have anything in my Bitcoin wallet anymore. And I'm just going to come over here to the dashboard. And I'm going to wait for my exchange process to go through. Now I can go over here to BCC Exchange again, and I can look at what my current orders are by just clicking over here. I got a buy type going in, estimated total, everything that's going through on that process. If I want to, I can load my order history, which will tell me exactly what I bought in the past and how it's still going. I got a buy and a sell here that I've done over the past. Here was back when I purchased into the lending program first. I did this process here, and you can see that as it shows in the history. So I'm just waiting for my Bitconnect wallet to update so that I can have all of the Bitconnect coin that I need to do the lending. Now over here in the dashboard again, you're going to see that I have money in my lending wallet right here. That is because I have done a loan and my total investment was $100. And as you can see, this is just a couple of days old. And if you want to look at how you earned in the process, there's a couple different ways we can do that. One of them is obviously you can go to the Lend Bitconnect and check the volatility software. And I'm going to show you that here in a minute. But first, I'm just going to go over here to transactions. And I'm going to open that up, and I'm going to open up my lending wallet. And it's going to tell me all the transactions that came through so far. So here is my purchase date. Once it goes through, within 24 hours, you're going to earn that amount that was earned in that 24-hour period for the percentage rate. And as you can see over here, I got paid 1.29%, and that was $1.29 that was added to my lending wallet. And the next day, I got $1.15, and that was from 1.15% that was paid that day, and that got added to my lending wallet. So now I have $2.44, and it's a really great opportunity because as we go back here to the dashboard, and I wait for my Bitconnect transaction to go through, and again, it's just the same process. Confirmations and all that stuff need to be done in order for your exchange to go through. So you're going to wait a little bit for this process to happen. But again, I'm going to come over here to Lend Bitconnect so I can show you exactly the reasons behind why I am talking about Bitconnect and how it works, and how you can really make some really good money in Bitconnect if you know what you're doing. If you just take the actions like I'm showing you here and just utilize what I show you, do exactly what I do. I'm going to show you right here in this little video while we're waiting for my Bitconnect wallet to get up there. I'm going to show you the information that you can gather right here from the volatility software interest. So I'm going to click here, and it's going to open up the Bitcoin volatility software page. And this is telling us right here all the interest that has been paid for the past 6 days. As you see here, 526 paid 1.73. Then it went down to 0.8, 1.2, 1.29, 1.15, 0.88. It's been going for a long time. Bitconnect has been online for quite a while, for several years. And it's had some good days and some bad days. But what really is important for you to understand is that as we look through even the history of what's gone on, even a 1 year, and then all, as a matter of fact, we're going to go all the way back to 2016 and see what kind of action has been going on. Really, there hasn't been any below average earnings, if you will. And I would say anything below 0.5% is really a slow process. But even overall, the amount of earnings that has been provided by the bot has been really well. So even here we got a 5.52 day. Another day was 5.33. Here 3.51. Some really over the 2% rate, and you can see how well it's done just in overall in the process. Now you can check your daily charts, but again, we're going to look at what's coming off down here. This is based on every single 10 days, so it's only telling you what happened on that day. It doesn't say really too much about the whole entire week. It could have been a bad day, like it says right here. The low of just 0.13, 0.08, 0.06, really low days. But that was just a day, and the bot really does well in recovering and providing a really steady income for you as you go through this process. Now, they got a little calculator over here. Again, I'm just going to go back to 1 week. And again, it's going to show you that throughout the whole entire week, nothing has gone below 0.8%. And that's really good. And over 1 month, we have a bad day, so, if you will. Just a couple of days in the month where it's below 0.5%, but even more of those days are above 1%. So again, I'm looking at this as an opportunity that is probably going to return at the minimum a 0.5% return. But this does a 30-day average up here, and you can look at it from the last 7-day or last 30-day when it comes to the calculator right here. But you're not your loans aren't even for 7 days, so you really don't want to even worry about the 7-day. You want to more worry about the 30-day. What is the average and how much can be returned over time? So I'm going to go back over here to Bitconnect, and as we can see, it's $100 to $1,000, and your capital is released after 299 days. I'm just going to X this out and refresh the dashboard real quick, see if my Bitconnect exchange went through. There it is. So exchange has gone through, and I really want to get this started as soon as possible. So I'm really going to just go from talking about the volatility software to lending the Bitconnect coin, and then I'll go back to more of the volatility software so you can finish out watching this video and learn how to calculate your own investment. Okay, so again, we've acquired the Bitconnect coin. We've got nothing in our Bitconnect wallet. We've got some money in the lending wallet that I've gotten over the past couple of days, but I'm going to lend the Bitconnect coin. So I'm going to click here, and I'm waiting for the update to come through to see how much the BCC rate is. It's 17.1893. I'm going to put in $100. That's 5.81757256. I got 6.2. Obviously, I'm going to be able to achieve making this payment. I'm going to agree to the terms of use. You can click on that if you want to and read the terms of use. It basically tells you that, we don't know how much money we're going to make you every single day, but we do give you your capital back after 299 days. So really just a basic terms of use, nothing exciting. Now I'm going to pay for my Bitconnect wallet. I got 1 minute and 16 seconds to acquire this at this Bitconnect coin price. Okay, so that's what I'm buying my purchase in the bot for, is at 17.1893 per Bitconnect coin, which at $100 equals 5.81757.256 Bitconnect coins. So I'm just going to pay from the Bitconnect wallet. And remember this information, confirm. and success. Success went, you just lent $100 to the Bitconnect trading bot. And again, the Bitconnect trading bot is out there working for me right now with $100 that as I click this confirm or click this close page button is going to return my capital after 299 days. Now again, I showed you as I go back to the volatility software, I'm going to bring this back up again, and I showed you that it's a 299 days. So here in the next few minutes of this video, I'm going to run through an entire 5-year process of just $100 if you follow what I show you. Again, there's a lot of different ways to do this. Some of it is about compounding a little bit right off the bat, but really, even if you just wait for your loan to finish after 299 days, I'm going to show you how you can be making a 6-figure income in 5 years just utilizing this when it returns rate. Okay, so I'm going to go back here to the volatility software. I know I just put $100 in, and that is going to be for a term length of 299 days. Now down here is what you're going to see happens when I hit the calculate button. And as you can see, I'm going to make $287 just off that $100 that I just put in there over that 299 day period, as long as the rate of interest, which is on this 30-day average, 0.96. Now, I'm really not too worried about it. What I'm going to do, even just to show you how, even if the rate goes down a little bit, you can still achieve this process. So I'm going to take, when this term is over, 299 days is over, I'm going to take $300. Now, whatever profit, I would definitely put it right back in, right? Whatever extra, I would go in and make that the loan amount. Now, through this process, I could be leveraging every single time that I get $100 in my lending wallet, I could be leveraging it right then, okay? But at the end of the term, I don't have this amount because some of it is already lended back into the system. Now, it's returning at, a 1%, nearly 1% daily. So in 100 days, you would have another $100, right? Just about that much, right? A little over 100 days, you would have $100. You could leverage it right back in to Bitconnect if you want to. But I'm going to go with this at the end of the term. I'm going to take $300, and I'm just going to change this up here. And I'm going to revest that right back into the Bitconnect and hope for the same return over that same period of time. Okay, so this is 299 days out of 365. We're going to hit the calculate button for the next 299 days. And as you can see here, your profit with principal is now over $1,161. This is at 0.96. Again, I'm just going to be a little conservative here. I'm going to only revest the required amount as we go over here to the Bitconnect page and show you exactly what that amount is, $1,010, to get my capital release at $239. Plus, I'm going to get an additional 0.1% daily. And when I put this into the volatility software calculator, it's going to be automatic. So I'm only going to go right to the next level, which is $1,010. We're at just under 600 days, people. This is 600 days. Again, 2 years is 730 days. So we're into year 2. By the end of this process, it would be 900 days. But this is not at 299. It's at 239. So I'm going to change this over to 239, just like it says. Okay? So now we got 299 plus 299 plus 239. And that's 839 days. This is going into year 3. You're about 100 days in. When I hit this calculate button, that is the amount that you will have earned in 2 years, 100 days. Okay, so we're up to 35, 68, 73. Really exciting. We're still moving along. 239, we got that extra bonus. It's really going to help out. Again, 239 days long. We're 100 days into our third year. And again, I'm not going to take all of this money. If it is all of that or more, I'm definitely going to utilize it. It's only going to increase my earning rate by compounding all of it versus just a minimal amount. But again, I'm just going to, just in case, the earning rate is a little bit lower, I'm just going to take $3,000 of the profit with principal that I've earned after that 239 days. This is important because the next level is really going to be super exciting. Because when we go over here to the Bitconnect page, to get to the next level, we need $5,000. But we're literally going to skip this level right now. So as I come back here to the page, it's 239-day loan amount, but I'm going to go with $3,000, and I'm just going to change that to a 0. 3,000. It's going to calculate the same amount, and again, this is 100 days in. We're making this investment in our third year. This is going to make it 339 days into your third year, which is almost going into your fourth. All right. So we're getting ready to go into our fourth year. This is still under 4 years when this button is hit. Hooray, we're over $10,000. Now again, if you have $10 more, $20 more, this is going to be a little bit higher. But when we look at our Bitconnect requirements to get to the next level at 10,010, it's a 0.25% increase, and the term is only 120 days. And we're at $10,000 and $10,010. So we're going to put $10,010 here into the calculator. That was for 120 days because we're just skipping a whole new level. Again, this is getting ready to go into your fourth year, 100 days into your fourth year. When I click this button, you're going to be 100 days into your fourth year, and this is how much money you're going to make in 120 days now that you've made this investment. Okay, so the profit is $14,534. Your profit with principal returning is $24,544. We're just going to put a pocket of that. I'm going to pocket that. Again, we're in our fourth year. We're 100 days into our fourth year. We can do this 2 more times this year before starting our 5th year in this program. Okay? I'm going to pocket all of that money. I've made all my money back. I don't even care what it is. Maybe it's 1,000. Maybe it's 2,000. But right now we want to take and revest again and get that process up to $20,000. And that's what our investment is going to be. We're going into day 220 of our fourth year at a $20,000 investment. We're going to calculate. Now we're up to $49,000 at the end of 220 days into our fourth year. Really great, really sound. I'm going to pocket the 9,000, and I'm going to make this 40,000. And here's where it really gets exciting, because once I hit this button, we're almost at the max. All right, wow, see that? We're almost at the max of $100,000 that you can invest, and that's per investment. You can invest $100,000 a day if you wanted to. You can continue this process forever. But this is at the end of our fourth year. We're getting ready to go into our 5th year. Basically, there is about 20 to 30 days left in our 4-year run that I've shown you right here. We've made $98,000 on this recent investment. I'm going to pocket that for the year, not all of it, everything but 50,000. Everything but 50,000. I'm just going to put that 50,000 back in. I'm going to put $48,000 in my 4th year in my pocket. That's literally now $10,000 plus a year that you've made over the past 4 years. And we're going into our 5th year where you're going to see that you can really push this to the next level and enable yourself to make $250,000 to $500,000 in your 5th year. Okay? So let's just assume this is the beginning of your 1st year, even though there was only like 30 days left of our 4th year. We've already made $48,000+. Again, we're skimming off the top. We're putting in a number that is calculatable and is easily achieved. Got $50,000 USD starting our 5th year. And when I hit that button, we're up over $122,000, 120 days, $22,000 in 120 days. That's a pretty good paycheck. I'm going to go with the max now. We're just going to calculate in our brain. We got $20,000 in our pocket. This is in our 3rd year. I'm going to do $100,000. The second time we can do this 3 times in a year at this rate. We're just waiting for it to get to the return back and then just putting $100,000 in again. So again, here we are. $145,000 profit. I'm putting all that money in my pocket, plus the $20,000 from before. That's $160,000+. And I'm going to do this again. And I don't even have to hit the button. It's the same, right? So I'm going to take the $100,000, put it right back in again. This is in my 5th year, and I'm going to make the $160,000 plus the $145,000 for over $300,000. Now, if you want to, you could reinvest $200,000 and double your money and make $600,000 next year or more. $1 million in your 6th, 7th, and 8th years. Millions of dollars every single year. Very possible. So I want to end with that. Get started. This has been a little bit of a lengthy video. Again, you can do all of this calculation yourself. It's all available with your account at Bitconnect, and you can get started just like I did. As you can see, my goal is obviously to get up to this number, because from that number to this number is only a couple years. And in a couple years, I'm at this number, and in 1 year, I can make 40 grand. The next year, over $250,000, and so on. Okay? All right, guys. Thank you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.